Haney says 2025 Mr. Olympia results are confusing, calls for 2 open classes for taller and shorter athletes. The 2025 Mr. Olympia is in the history books, and one legendary bodybuilder was left perplexed by the outcome. On October 12, 2025, Haney said the results were confusing and called for 2 classes in the men's open for smaller and larger bodybuilders. At the 61st Olympia weekend, Derek Lunsford reigned supreme, having reclaimed his Olympia title after a fall to 3rd place last year. Not only did he edge out Hadi Choopan and Andrew Jacked, but he also completed his quest to achieve the coveted Triple Crown. This meant winning the Arnold Classic, the Pittsburgh Pro, and the Mr. Olympia all in the same year. The top 4 physiques at the 2025 Mr. Olympia were completely different from each other. Smaller bodybuilders Lunsford and Choopan took 1st and 2nd place, while taller athletes like former champion Samson Dauda and Jack took 3rd and 4th place. Haney attributed this to an apples-to-oranges comparison. Bodybuilding legend Haney calls for 2 courses in the men's open for taller and shorter competitors after the 2025 Mr. Olympia. According to Haney's Instagram post, he thinks it's time to have 2 classes in the men's open, that way judges don't have to compare completely different body types. He adds that 2025 Mr. Olympia competitors like Dauda, Jacked, and Barrows Tabani all exhibit more balance, while Lunsford, Choopan, and Nick Walker have more mass per pound of body weight. In my personal opinion, there should be 2 classes within the Mr. Olympia Open class. Reason: physiques like Samson, Andrew, and Tabani exhibit more balance due to their size. Whereas Derek, Hadi, and Nick seem to have more mass per pound. The results are puzzling to say the least, and the results are unprecedented. There is always room for new norms to emerge, medium skin tone okay hand sign, Haney said. Haney's concept isn't a new idea. The IFBB Pro League actually had 2 size classes in the men's open from 1974 to 1979. They divided it into 2 groups, lightweights weighing less than 200 pounds and heavyweights weighing over 200 pounds. The winner of each would compete for the Sando Trophy. However, this format was abandoned in 1980. This wasn't the first time Haney called for evolutionary changes at the top of the Mr. Olympia stage. He recently urged the sport to undergo a reset, harking back to the golden age when aesthetics, shape, and proportion reigned over mass and granular conditioning. Because of these concerns, Haney called the sport the most dangerous in the world. Additionally, bodybuilding icon Arnold Schwarzenegger, who won 7 Mr. Olympia titles during his prime, has voiced concerns about the safety of bodybuilding. He has also called the sport dangerous, noting that more bodybuilders have died than athletes competing in mixed martial arts. This has sparked even more debate about whether classic physique should become the IFBB Pro League's premier division. While some believe the rise of classic physique could make the sport more mainstream, there is a faction of die-hard fans who appreciate the bizarre factor displayed in the open class. Haney argues that the physiques at the open are different enough that this change will have a positive impact on the sport. Do you agree with Haney's assessment of the men's open division?